Hello, BookTube. Hello, friends. Welcome to Lizzie Faye Loves Books. I'm Elizabeth, and I've got an announcement video for you. Now, I know this is a little bit early because I'm going to be announcing something that is for next year, 2022, but because it's going to be the second year of a challenge that I've already been doing this year, and several people have jumped on board and are excited about doing this next year and have already been talking about it, I thought I would just go ahead and make this video because this challenge is really for those of us who are list makers. We like to make lists and check off what we've done, and we feel good about it. And the challenge is the Serious About Series challenge, or you could say the Get Serious About Series challenge, or SAS, as it has come to be called over the course of the year. So this is a challenge that I set for myself at the end of last year, and it sort of came out of the fact that for my 20 by 20 challenge, which was kind of it was a list, it was 20 lists that I worked on for 3 years and wrapped it up at the end of 2020. And I had been doing a Stack the Series challenge with Sarah, the Bookish Knitter, and I just like reading series. I like doing challenges with series, and I didn't know if anybody was doing anything, and I wanted to tweak the Stacking the Series challenge a little bit. So I just decided that the challenge for 2021 would be that I would make a list of 21 series that I thought I could finish by the end of the year, and I would work on finishing those throughout the course of the year. Now, I had a couple of other side challenges too, but the main SAS challenge for me was a list of series to catch up with or finish, and that was basically it. So I announced that, and a few people said they were going to do it with me, and then when March Mystery Madness came along and the Killin' Time with Cozy's group was born, they jumped on board, I think mainly because one of the creators of that group, Ro from Cozy Reads Mystery, she's in my Goodreads group, and she had been doing that challenge, so she introduced it in her group, in the Discord group, and Tiffany the Beach Bum Bookworm, and Storm from Storm Reads, and Leanne from Dark Roots Creations, all of those ladies do regular videos, and they have just really expanded the challenge so much, and a lot of people in the group are talking about it, and it's just grown exponentially, which is super exciting. Now, let me state, though, that this is just a challenge to read series. It does not have to be Cozy Mystery series. That just happens to be what that group prefers to read. This is a challenge to read and work on any and all book series that you want to, read. It doesn't even have to be book series. If you are a watcher of things and you've got some TV series you want to watch and you want to get through those, jump on board. Your SAS can be series. It would be serious about, it can be, I started to think that would be an extra S, but you would just have to add, serious about series. It could be TV series, book series, whatever. But anyway, mainly it's book series. So let's just clarify that. Okay, so everybody's been talking about it. Everybody's like, we're going to do it next year. I'm all set. So I thought, I'm not normally an early bird about things. I'm a Lizzie late and last minute Lizzie and all that. But there was no point in waiting. I might as well go ahead and give you a couple of challenges for next year, because that gives us a little more time to start making our lists and getting everything organized and ready for next year. Now, I'm also going to be announcing a couple of other things for next year, because I am partnering up with another booktuber to do a series read along that is not Cozy Mystery. It is a kind of a chunky book series, and that'll be coming up pretty soon as well. Her and I have already been chatting about it. But for now, let's just talk about SAS, or Serious About Series. So since the challenge mainly last year was to play around with the number 21, and different people were doing different things. Several people who kind of started late after March Mystery Madness said, okay, well, I think I can read 21 series books. Or I'll just, work on some different things. Maybe I'll work on 21 series, but I won't expect to finish them, that kind of thing. So you can totally tweak this and make it your own thing. And I want you to do that. It does not have to be what I'm going to do. But I wanted to just kind of do like we did last year and play around with the number 22 or the year 2022. And what I'm going to do and what I want to challenge you to do is come up with 2 lists of 20 and then a list of 2. So let me give you an example. What I plan to do is take a list of 20 series that I think I can finish or catch up with by the end of the year. Now, it's probably going to be completely different series than what I had on my list this year. However, a few of the series on my list are things that are still being written. So if I read the newest book this year and then another one comes out next year, I can still have that series on my list. And it totally counts, because that is kind of the sweet spot, I think, for reading series, is to be caught up so that when the new book comes out, you are ready to read it. A lot of people don't like to do that. They don't want to have to wait for the next one to come out. But I am the opposite. I want to be ready and waiting. Otherwise, I can't get excited about the new one coming out if I still got to go back and read the rest of the series, because I am a series reader from start to finish, and I do like to finish them. If I read a first book in a series and I like it, and then I want to go ahead and continue the series, I'm going to work to finish it. I'm not going to just, stop in the middle or whatever. I mean, not on purpose. It might take me a while, but in my mind, I'm still planning to finish that series. Now, I might read one for book club, or maybe it's a Sunshine State book or something, and it doesn't really interest me to continue. So I don't count that as a series that I'm reading. It's one that I tried and I decided not to continue it. But if I start reading, book 2 and 3 and so forth, then I'm going to finish the series, including the novellas. There seems to be a bit of disagreement as far as whether novellas should count as part of a series or not. If they are listed on Goodreads as being part of a series, then I'm going to work to read those before I really consider the series done. Okay, so for 2022, as I said, we're going to have a list of 20, a second list of 20, and a list of 2 for 2022. So for my first list of 20, I've got 20 series that I'm either going to continue to stay caught up with, or I'm going to work on finishing or catching up with if I'm not already caught up. 20 series, so that could be any number of books. It's just that I'm going to finish or catch up with those series. Then I'm going to have another list of 20 that will be 20 books that are from other series, not on that same list, but they're maybe... Okay, the reason I want to do this is because I have some series that are ongoing that are all in print. I can't listen to them on audio. I'm not going to read one a month and be able to binge that series, but I want to make a little bit of progress on it this, during the year. So I might list 1, 2, 3 of those books from any given series so that I can at least make a little bit of progress on it, but I know that I'm not going to finish it. So it's just going to be a list of 20 books in any other series, not part of the ones that I'm going to finish, but different series. And then for my list of 2, I'm going to pick 2 series that I want to start and finish all within the year. So by starting those, it doesn't add to my long list of series that are ongoing. I am just going to begin and end one series. That can be a duology. It can be a trilogy, or it can be a 16-book trilogy. I think Ro from Cozy Reads Mysteries is going to be reading a 16-book series. I think she's buddy reading it with someone in the coming year. So, that is one that could totally count. Now, there are different other things you can do. Your lists of 2022 don't have to be the same as mine. And I don't know if I clarified. There's two different options. Option 1 is just to pick a list of 22 series that you're going to work on or finish during the year. That's option 1. Option 2 is to break it down and have a list of 20, 20, and 2. Now, within that, your lists of 20 and 2 can be completely different. For example, I wrote down a few ideas here. Maybe you are going to read 20 books from one series. Like maybe you're reading the In-Depth series by J.D. Robb, and you want to knock out 20 of those. That could be one of your lists of 20. Maybe you really like audiobooks, but you want to challenge yourself to read some books in print. So maybe you say, all right, well, I've got a list of 20 audiobook series that I'm going to read, but I'm going to make, for my list of 2, I'm going to work on 2 print series. That kind of thing. You could make page goals. You could say, okay, here's all the series I'm working on. I am going to read 20 pages a day in one of those books, in one of those series, every single day for the whole year. That would be a challenge, and that would be one of your 20s. Maybe you, I don't know, or if 20 pages a day is too much, 20 pages a week. I don't know. Maybe you've got a lot of other things going, and you just say, okay, I know I want to work on some series, and I want to get serious about it, but I just can't allot that much time to it. So at least 20 pages a week is what I'm going to do. Or, I don't know. I don't even know how it all breaks down. You play with it however it works for you. Or maybe you have 20 different authors you want to try, or 22. It could be 20 or it could be 22. If you just want to say, okay, I'm going to have one list of 22, you pick whatever you want to do. But if you want to break it down and have 20 and 20 and 2, then break it down like that. And that's for those of us who love to make lists. Okay, I'm giving us the expanded version so that we can make lists and have fun with it. So that is about it. I'm not going to impugn it on you to do any particular specific thing. The idea is just to say, okay, I have so many series on my TBR that I am going to get serious about those series, and I'm going to set some goals, and this is the way I'm going to tackle it. Whether you do my challenges or not, if you're just reading any series books, you can consider yourself a participant in SAS, or Serious About Series. And even if you only, like maybe you're one of those people and you've only got like 5 series started, I don't understand that. But if that's you, or maybe you caught up with them all in 2021 and you don't have that many, you could start, as many as you want. You could start 22 series if you want. I don't know that I would want to do that, but I've done it in the past. I have started, over 20 series in one year before. So it's all in fun. It's all about what you want to do. If you are a binge reader and you like to just read one series at a time and you don't like to mix it up, then just look at what you want to do and set some goals. One idea might be you could do a Stack the Series challenge and make it come out to, to where it's like a total of 22 books. I don't know. I don't even know how many that would be because I haven't looked at that lately. But anyway, like I said, make it your own. Have fun with it. Let me know down in the comments below if you participated this year and if you plan to participate in the coming year. I have a Goodreads group. It's Lizzie Faye's Comfy Corner, and I don't even know if I've updated it lately, but what I tried to do this whole year was have a thread each month so that anyone who is participating could come on there and just share your progress. So I will go back and make sure that that's caught up. I also had at the 6th month, like at the end of June, you could tally up how you're doing, total for the year. Otherwise, just, put how you did in that month. So at the end of December, I would love to see, after December is over, I would love to see some wrap-up videos for those of you who do videos. And if you don't, then come on my Goodreads group and let me know how you did. And even if you do videos, still come and make some comments on the Goodreads group. And if you're a cozy mystery reader and you have not joined the Killing Time with Cozies group, they've got a thread or a channel on the Discord group, I believe, for Serious About Series, where you can share your list there. So you could do one or the other or both. I would love for you to make some comments on my Goodreads group as well. But if writing it down in one place and you're in the cozy group and you want to just do that, that is totally fine. But I would, however you want to do it. So anyway, that is it. I don't want to ramble any further. I am working on 15 minutes here, and let's chat in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you're new, and I will talk to you soon. Meanwhile, I hope you're having a great day. Read a good book, and God bless you.